Once upon a time, there was a little seed. After thousands of years, that seed became a tree. And after 10,000 more years, it became a floodgate. Alright, welcome everyone to my new series called Quick Chaos. In this one, we'll just be covering decks, and the videos will not be long, therefore why it's called Quick Chaos. Basically, what the deck needs to go on this show is having an entire archetype around it, at least 2 spells, 1 trap, and a couple of monsters. And it will need to be a week before I can make a video so I can play test it enough to make a competent deck list. On the first episode ever, we are covering SUNAVALONs. Now, what exactly are SUNAVALONs? Well, they were used by Spectre in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains anime, aka one of my favorite characters from that, second only to I. And their entire game strategy in the anime was stall for game, then burn for big number. And they have a archetypal Goyo Guardian called Sunvine Thrasher. Cool name, cool artwork. Wow, this is really looking up to be something. Here is the deck list. Nothing too special. We got Wear Off Thou, one for one, Imperm, everything that you will need for a deck that has a bunch of plants in it. Now in the extra deck you might be confused. Hey, why are you running 3 of the Link 1 and 3 of the Link 2? Well, it's because of Sunseed Shadow. Shadow's effect is just banish it, special summon another one from the extra deck with no cost. That will immediately give you access to the boss monster of the archetype, SUNAVALON. I am not even going to try to pronounce it. And that basically searches your entire floodgate of the deck, which is SUNAVALON, Sunvine, or SUNAVALON Bloom. I don't exactly remember. That just is a call by the grave, but they can still interrupt it with monster effect, so it's not exactly really good. But in situations, it is amazing. Now, how will this deck perform against the meta of the September ban list? To find out, let's go to the replays. What's this voiceover? Now I'm really copying MBT, aren't I? Well, what can you do about that? Our game will be against whatever this is. I am not exactly sure. We are going first. 1 for 1. Pitch, summon Loki, use Shadow, special summon Evil Thorn, use effect, special summon all 3. Go into Dryas, then into Bloom, use effect, special summon another one. Go into Dryas, add Bloom, special summon Thrasher, use effect, gain 4 stacks, make it become 4 stacks. When we now summon Link Slayer, we will negate it, just because. What? Okay, so summoning brrrrrrrr and pitching a brrrrrrr. Okay, this man needs to go to prison for the crimes against Dignisters. Next, we'll actually living fossil summoning back to brrrrrrr, going into Halka Fibrax and parallel exceeding, summoning Plague Spreader Zombie off the Hulk, summoning Star Leech, then into Linkross. We will activate our Bloom, then they'll sync her off into Power Tool, adding another living fossil, using Plague Spreader's effect to special summon itself, going into Verte Anaconda and into a Dragoon. Okay, this is off to a rough start. We top that Solemn Strike, use Ranthera. Wow, it cannot be destroyed, what surprise. SUNAVALON Blue. Alright, we're back to the deck list, and do not question about the Maiden. That was a earlier draft of the deck. Maiden is not that great, actually. Now, how did the deck exactly perform? Let's go to the scientific metric. Just fucking kidding, I have already copied MBT enough. I give it a 8 out of 10 in strength, because, you know, Thrasher, 4k attack. On some boards you can even go into 3 of them. Jesus Christ. And floodgates are floodgatey, but this one is not that awful, actually. You could possibly use 1 for 1, but that will kill the deck, basically. It's all plants. Well, that would be all. Do not expect videos in the next couple of months, and I will see you in the next one.